So this is lesson 5 in the Buzztouch Essentials learning path. This is a summary of what we've learned so far in the first 4 lessons. And it's designed to just talk a little bit about some of the concepts we discussed and some of the topics that we hit on. So in the first lesson we watched a 90-second animation that reviewed the core concepts of Buzztouch and what the software does. In the second lesson we explored our control panel, and we talked about all the different options that you'll find related to your account. Most importantly, I think, is the difference between your public profile and your developer profile. Your public profile, of course, is the information that others in the forum will see. You'll want to keep this as accurate as possible. Those meaningful relationships with other Buzztouch users and other mobile developers are really important. I can't emphasize that enough. You'll want to be sure you participate in the community as much as you can so that you can meet as many people that are like you and share interests like you, so that you can rely on those relationships down the road. Your developer profile is designed to help you highlight some of your skills. If you're looking for some development work, we've given you a way to list some of your skills and how you operate so that you can maybe make a little bit of money helping others. We discussed your self-hosted servers if you're running this, if you're running Buzztouch on your own website. We talked about upgrading your account and why you may want to upgrade your account. Some people need to upgrade their account because the limitations provided by the account that they have aren't adequate. Some people want to upgrade their account because they're fans and they appreciate what we're doing, and free just doesn't seem appropriate. So for whatever reason you decide to upgrade your account, your account, we do appreciate it. And paying customers are what support this operation, so feel free to upgrade at any time. In the third lesson, we talked about the basics of an application. How do you make an application? And we walked through and we made Monterey Harbor application in literally about 5 minutes. We uploaded an icon and we added a couple of screens and menus and connected them together. We made a map. We didn't talk about some of the details in the control panel for an application. We didn't talk about themes or layout or core settings, but that's for another lesson. We just wanted to be sure we went through and made an application. We downloaded the source code for the application in lesson 3, and then we launched it in Xcode, and we got a glimpse of what Xcode looks like, which is the integrated development environment used by iOS developers. We did not launch the application in that lesson in Eclipse and run it on an Android device, but we did talk about Eclipse in lesson 4 when we talked about what you will need. And of course, Eclipse is something you'll need if you want to create Android applications. So we walked through some of the other requirements in the last lesson, things like Xcode and the iOS developer program and the Android SDK. But mostly the Buzztouch Essentials learning path is designed to get you to understand that we want you to be comfortable getting started making your own software, and we want you to get an idea, or get the idea, that we are not here to make software for you. We're here to help you make software, and that is significantly different than a lot of the other quote app builder systems you'll find on the internet. Other services are certainly similar to ours in that they have a web-based control panel, but where they differ generally is Buzztouch provides actual deliverables, actual downloaded code that is yours to keep. And most of the other services are geared around helping people compile applications and helping people submit applications. And excuse me, as valuable as that is for some, we are interested in helping people that want to learn how to make their own applications and actually take responsibility for their own applications, and of course help others create applications and potentially profit from that. So that's the summary of the first 4 lessons that we covered. And in future lessons, we'll actually get in the nuts and bolts of how to start creating iOS and Android apps with a little bit more detail. So that's the summary, and we'll see you again next time.